Hello students, welcome to the class. I am Yogita. Our subject is psychology. Yes, psychology for nurses. And today we are going to learn about laws of learning. Now, many psychologists has identified many principles which influence your learning. Learning is a process and such principles are really helpful in the way of your learning. This made your learning more easy and these principles also called as law of learning which shows how effective individuals learning is. So now let us discuss the law of learnings. I would like to list out the laws: law of readiness, law of effect, law of use, law of disuse, law of frequency, law of recency, law of primary, law of purpose, and law of association. So you have to write about all these laws. Now, law of readiness. It means how ready you are to do the things, how your brain, how is your attitude towards that object or learning process that make a difference. If you are really ready, motivated towards that, then easily you will learn. But your readiness is really weak, then you find difficulty to learn that task. Law of effect. If when you do the task, when you get success, you feel happy and you get a tendency to do such activities. But meantime, any activity or any task where you experienced failure, then you exhibit your anger, your frustration, uneasiness, you are not happy. See, the law of effect, your success and failure, that interferes your learning process. Law of exercise. It means a law of practice. To learn something, you're practicing the things what you learned. You are analyzing and you're doing that, which make you to more perfect, prompt and easy. That make your work easy. Now easily you are able to do that. See, this is called law of practice. Then, law of frequency. Now, this law of frequency is associated with the law of use or practice. Like how long you're doing, like what are the regular intervals. In regular intervals, you're practicing that activity, then you are able to learn. You're able to follow. For example, you learn to play an instrument, guitar. Now, okay, regular interval like once in a week or once in a month, you'll take your instrument and you're trying to play that, then that touch will be there. Now, instead of that, you're taking a long time, but you will forget that tunes, that notes you're not able to play. You will miss the leads. See, this is called law of frequency. Then, law of disuse. See, when you not make use of such abilities or anything what you learned, you're not recalling, you're not repeating, then what happened? You will miss that. That memory will have a decay. You are not able to recall and perform. See, this is called law of disuse. Now, for example, you think that you were preparing some special chicken curry. It was very tasty. So that was your signature recipe. Now what happened? It's a long time that you have not prepared that. Maybe 1-2 years you totally forgot to prepare that because of some circumstance. Now when you want to prepare that today, you're not able to recall the ingredients what you're using because there was no law of use. You're not repeated. There was no law of frequency. In regular intervals, you're not done it because disuse, the ability what you had, you're not use it again. You're not able to recall. See, that affects your learning process. That will give a form of decay. Law of disuse. Law of purpose. Now here you are learning something with certain purpose. You are having some identified goal. You are working towards to achievement of your goal. So that will improve and motivate your learning. So that gives you success because you are working with certain purpose. Next, law of recency. That means recently what you learned, that you quickly absorb and you're able to recall that will be registered, that will be present in your mind compared to the things what you learned little earlier to that time, little before you learned, a few months before, a few years before. Now you find difficulty to recall that. So when you learn a recent learns, that will be very fresh in your memory and that learning will be more easy compared to the older learning. Then a law of primary. That means a first impression that will be so impressive and that will be registered in your mind. You can take it as example like first day of your school, when you went to your college for the very first day. After that you might went to that college nearly 2 to 3 years. Those days you're not able to recall, but that first day, how you went, whom you met, which dress, which color, so you are able to recall because that had an impressive in your mind. So that first law of primary will affect your learning. Then law of association. Here you're trying to associate with the things with one another. Now that will make your law, that will make your learning easy. Now for example, you're thinking about, for example, okay, you thought about a car. So you are relating car, Benz car. What's the price? What's the color? See, that will help you to make your study easy. So this is what called association. So, dear students, we discussed all these factors, all these laws of learning. I will summarize. Please listen. We discussed about law of readiness. You must be ready to learn. Law of effect. Positive and negative, success or failure, that influence. Law of use or exercise. You're practicing that talent, your activity, what you know. Law of disuse. You have not practiced it from the long time. Law of frequency. How long, regular intervals you've done it. Law of recency, a recently learned information. Law of primary, the first impression was impressed in your brain. Law of purpose, you're doing certain things with certain purposes to reach the goal. And law of association, that means things are closely associated which make your learnings easy. So these all are the laws which given by the psychologist, which gives idea about individual learning, how the learning is going to be more effective. I hope you understood. Please keep watching. I'll see you in the next class with a new topic. Take care of yourself. Thank you all.